I just went and got $250 worth of Temu electronics to show you what you can get from them. So let's go ahead and take a look at them and just see how good they really are. All right, now I've actually been ordering from Temu for a while. And if you're not familiar with Temu, it's an online marketplace where they have a lot of great products. Now these products do ship from China. And I know a lot of people get concerned with shipping. You don't need to worry about it with Temu. They actually tell you in the app when you should get it from. And if you don't get it from that date, they actually give you a $5 credit. Now I've ordered quite a few different things from Temu and I've only had one shipment late. And when I did have that late, it was by 1 day. And it wasn't even Temu's fault, it was the post offices. They just didn't get to deliver it on time. Great thing is though, they sent me a $5 coupon. No questions asked, and it went right to my account, and next thing I bought, it just automatically applied. Now, Temu actually sent me some of these products, and they wanted to do some deals with you. So if you see anything that you like, which we're gonna talk about these next, there's some coupon codes down below. Check that link down below and get it out. They have some coupons that could be up to 90% off and some that are up to $100 worth of coupons. So check that link below. These are awesome. These are Transformer earbuds. They have Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. They also have Shockwave, but let's be honest, there's no Decepticons in my house. We are all Autobots here. So let's go ahead and check out these two first and see what we think about them. Oh, that is so cool. Transformers Bumblebee, Optimus Prime. Man, the packaging is pretty legit on these. Oh, yep. Follow the logos on the inside. It does come with a manual and a charging cable. And then these. Oh, man. These are a lot heavier than I expected. I did not expect these to be so heavy. And they're heavy because this outer case is actually metal. That's cool. It has the Transformer logo on there and the flames. And the Bumblebee also, oh yeah, you turn them around, that's pretty cool. Like you see the Autobot resistance on Bumblebee, I like that. The Optimus Prime, you see Optimus Prime's face. Flip these over and you got the logos there. That is really cool. All right, let's go ahead and pair this to my phone so we can listen to them to see how they work. Now these are not just earbuds, these are earbuds that you can also call people on as well. So multifunctional. Let's go ahead and listen to some music and see what we think. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. It has touch control. So just one press, volume up. One press on this one, volume down. 3 presses, skip song. No. It's pretty cool. I like that. Before I give you my thoughts on these, let me make a quick phone call to my wife. I'm gonna go in this room over here. I have some overhead ceiling speakers. I'm gonna go ahead and play the overhead ceiling speakers so that like I'm gonna stand underneath one and get an idea of whether she can still hear me or not. All right, so I talked to my wife on the phone with these and I played some music pretty loud. Unfortunately, it's copyrighted, so I can't play it for you. But she told me that yes, she could hear the music very, very little, but it sounded muffled and in the background, but she could hear me perfectly. That is very impressive because I did not expect that to happen. Honestly, the noise canceling on these is really good in that regards as far as being able to talk on the phone and using these. I would imagine in a crowded environment or something that would be no problem. The sound quality, it's not high fidelity, right? You're buying these because they're awesome. They are super cool. You're a Transformer fan, you want them. That's why you're buying these. Sound is good. I mean, they're definitely listenable. I have no problem listening to them. They're definitely better than like a cheap pair of earbuds, but there is some mid-bass and stuff missing out on them. Overall though, I would definitely recommend these. These are only like $20. And the great thing about them is as well, if you buy these and they go on sale, Temu actually has a price protection policy. If they go on sale within 30 days, you can apply for a price correction and then give you a partial refund, which is pretty cool. Oh, look at that. When you put these in, they start charging and the Transformers Last Night logo lights up there and it says Optimus Prime. Oh yeah. These ones are gonna go to my kids. And honestly, if you're looking for some last minute Christmas gift ideas and you know someone that's a Transformer fan, this would be awesome for them. Now this wouldn't be a channel that does DIY without a soldering iron and some good helping hands. And so that's the next thing that I picked up from them. This is called a Silver Flow soldering iron and it does flip pretty easily from Fahrenheit to Celsius and has just a knob control on it. And it does have a holder for your solder right here, which you just screw on the side. First thoughts before actually turning it on. It's actually a pretty nice soldering station. The first thing that I noticed is the plastic is actually pretty thick on these. I'm used to all these being very thin-walled plastic, and that's not the case with this. This is actually pretty robust, and I really do appreciate that. One of the things I did notice is that the holder that holds your soldering iron is really thick as well. Something that is a lot better than most soldering irons. In fact, it's a lot better than my much more expensive soldering iron. This thing is only about 20, 25 bucks. Where you do put your soldering iron is going to be plastic, so you do want to make sure to put that in straight. You don't want to, half lazily put that in there where you might burn some of the plastic off on the soldering iron. Wow, that thing heats up really fast. In fact, this is just as fast, if not faster, than the soldering iron that I currently have and was using. Okay, so after using this for a little bit, I gotta be honest, I was really impressed with how easy it was to desolder and solder. This was so much cheaper as well that I could have bought 2 or 3 of these before I paid for my other one that I recently bought. Actually, I might even be able to buy 4 of them. I can't remember exactly what I paid for the other one. This thing is great. If you don't have a soldering iron, or if you've been looking for a new soldering station, something better than what you have, I don't know of a better value for soldering station out there right now. I'll throw the link down below so that you can get one of these if you want. Now, the helping hands that I was using with them also came from Temu, and the helping hands, you gotta have a good pair of helping hands. I usually use cheap pair of helping hands. These I actually paid less than what I use on other helping hands, and these are significantly better than the ones that I usually use. I don't know how to explain it. Now, they can clamp onto the desk, or you can screw it in. But the thing that makes these so much better is they just stay where you tell them to. So these are pretty robust as far as holding strength, being able to hold things in the exact location that you want them to. I wish I would have got this a lot sooner. I don't know how many times I've had to fight with my helping hands. And if you're like me and you've had to fight with your helping hands trying to like bend them and then they start like slowly bending out of the place, that hasn't been the case with these at all. I'm a very big fan of these. All right, last but not least is this thermal imager. And this is probably my favorite DIY tool that I own, period. It's the UTI 120S Professional Thermal Imager. It actually tells you whether it's cold, whether it's hot, and what the temperature of everything is. It is really neat. Now, this can also take pictures. So if you press this trigger right here and you hold something out, it'll actually take a picture and it'll save it to a micro SD card, which is in here. Now, micro SD card did come with it as well. This does use batteries, but the batteries are internal and rechargeable. So it comes with a USB-C cord that you just plug into the top to recharge this. I have not needed to recharge this since I've got it. This does do readings both in Fahrenheit and Celsius. And if you scroll through, there are a ton of settings. You just press your OK button and you can view some of the pictures that you've taken. You can go to your screen display and change that. You can also change your high-low alert. It has an LED light on here, so if you're working in an environment that's dark and you want to be able to make sure that you're taking heat measurements from what it is that you're trying to actually take a heat measurement on, you can use the LED light. And it also has a palette. Now, the palette's really cool because I usually use rainbow because that's what I need, but some people want it differently. So you can switch from rainbow to iron to white hot to black hot to rainbow HC to lava, and then back to rainbow. And you can choose whatever palette works best for whatever it is you're measuring. Now, some people have asked me, what is it that I'm gonna be using this for? Well, when you're doing DIY audio, for example, you wanna measure components and make sure that they're not getting too hot. So for example, when you're measuring a speaker and you've designed a crossover for it, what you want to do is actually play that crossover for a while, maybe an hour or so, outside of the speaker and measure the components to see if they're getting too hot. Because if they are, especially your resistors, you're going to want to get some higher powered resistors. This will be able to tell me that. Same with amplifiers. When you're doing an amplifier, you can check to see what's getting hot and what's not getting hot. And the fact that it can take pictures allows me to utilize it on the channel significantly easier because I can take the picture and then put it in a video. Now, this also has a laser. This is really good if you're trying to shoot from far away. You just go ahead and turn that laser on, and that laser will point to whatever it is that you want to take a picture of. Honestly, this is advice I think every DIYer should have, not just DIY audio people, because this is something that you can go around your windows and doors and see if you have leaks on. You can take this out to your car and see if a part is getting too hot on it, like an alternator or something of that nature. All of these things are very useful for this. This is a tool that will come in handy and I will use quite often at my house. You probably would too if you had one. All right guys, this is all the products I got from Temu. Now, like I said, go ahead and check that link down in the description below to go ahead and get some cool coupons that Temu made specifically for you. Now, I want to hear from you. Out of these, what did you like? What did you think was cool? And have you found anything on Temu that you think we should know about? Maybe we'll check it out on the channel. If so, put it in the comment section, guys. This is Toyd's DIY Audio, and I'm out.